guys, welcome or welcome back to the Blue Butterfly Tarot. Today we are looking into a specific no contact and or separation situation. What are they currently thinking and feeling about you? And I've got two piles for you. This is pile number one. This is pile number two. Pile number one is this panda finger puppet. So hello. And then pile number two is this turtle finger puppet. Hold on, yeah, there it is. And says hello. Take your time, see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to. I do want to say this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If one pile's messages don't resonate, then choose the other. If both piles' messages don't resonate, then it just means that maybe there aren't any messages for you in this video, but I do hope that at least one of the piles' messages do resonate. Please be careful of scammers. I would never reach out asking you to follow or book a private reading or subscribe, so just please be a little bit careful about that. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. I'm going to give you a few seconds to see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to, and then I shall begin, all right? Hi, pile one. For those of you who chose the panda finger puppet, this is going to be your reading, all right? But before we get into the reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes, think of your person, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Alrighty, I've already got your oracle cards ready, so we'll get into that. These will be for later on. I'm just going to keep them aside. Okay. Yang energy, misery, fear, frog, the cheetah, divinity, grounding, adventure, okay, seal, Yale, okay. So this is specifically for a no contact and or separation situation, and I'm getting that things have been quite up in the air for some time between the two of you. Maybe both of you didn't know where this was going, or maybe both of you just went your separate ways and now both of you are kind of trying to figure out where the other is. I am getting this to be more of your energy, pile one, and this to be more of your person's energy, and I'll get into that in just a little bit. But whatever it is, the common theme for all of you is that this connection has been up in the air for quite some time now, and it looks like both of you are looking at the connection with a sense of wanting to ground the connection. Either give it a label or give closure to the two of you, all right? But for most of you, I'm seeing that both of you want to give this a chance. Both of you want to maybe take steps towards this connection because we have Yang over here. But for some of you, I do get that, yes, it could also be, kind of getting closure or maybe changing the dynamic of your connection. Like maybe both of you at one point, you didn't know what was going on in the connection. Maybe sometimes you were a little bit more, sometimes you were just friends. So now it would be just defining the relationship or defining the connection, maybe as friendship, or maybe just walk away as acquaintances, or even come together and being partners as well. So different scenarios coming through, but like I said, common theme for all of you is both of you are looking at each other right now and you're willing to take steps towards this connection, to ground it, to give the connection some closure or stability, one of the two. All right, so on your end, pile one, I definitely see that this connection being up in the air has caused a lot of turmoil within you. I would not be surprised if, you have taken time to withdraw from this connection, to heal, to take some time to breathe out, to find your own peace. This connection being up in the air could have gone over a period of time as well. I'm not going to be surprised. But for you, Palwan, it looks like there's a lot that you have understood about yourself through this connection being up in the air, more in particular. And there are things within you that you've had to heal because they were triggered from this connection. Would not be surprised if, the uncertainty of the connection just caused so much turmoil in you that you learned over time to be comfortable with the uncertainty of this connection or even other aspects of your life. But Palwan, it's very clear that this connection, you have had to intentionally heal from it. And today, I think that you are in a much, much better place. Today, you have made peace with what's gone down between the two of you. But there is hope that I see on your end. I mean, you are looking at the cheetah, Palwan. So I do see that there is hope on your end to ground this connection, whatever that may be for the two of you. There was a lot of fear on your end about this connection being up in the air, which I think today you've worked through it, Palwan. And if you've not worked through it, then you are working through the fear of, things just being up in the air, maybe a little bit of those abandonment, struggle with that. Abandonment wounds coming up to the surface that you are healing, you are kind of working through as well. All right, but on your end today, there's a lot of knowledge that you've gained. And I think I was called to correct that. There's a lot of spiritual knowledge that you have gained because of this connection, because of the turmoil that you had to go through. But today, things are a lot more peaceful within you, a lot more calmer. And I think that there is clarity setting in about how to ground this connection with this person. All right, so that's what's going on your end, Palwan. Let's see what's going on with your person's end. So your person is definitely in action-oriented energy. I think that this separation has really been tough on them. I don't think that they expected it to. Pal number one, like when this connection started out, I think that they were very, very comfortable with things being in the gray area, things being up in the air. But there has been a change in their perspective. The distance could have caused it, the no contact and or separation could have caused this realization. But common theme for all of you is that your person definitely has had realizations and they want to take action towards you, towards this connection. They have been miserable without you, without this connection, Palwan. All right, so a lot of action-oriented energy coming through. Maybe whatever went down between the two of you, given we have divinity to be, the connecting energies, maybe, you were divinely protected. I would not be surprised. And I think that maybe this connection is divinely protected, which is why maybe there was divine intervention and things just broke down between the two of you and both of you had your time to go through your own transformations. With your person, it's about understanding what they wanted with you and being in that energy of taking action towards what they want, going after what they want rather than being in a more passive energy. We have the yang coming out as well. And for you, I think it's about being intentional about your healing, about your self-love journey, and to, only go towards what you deserve. And it looks like today your person has stepped up and you can see that, Palwan. And so you're willing to take action towards this because today your person aligns with your energy, or at least that's what you're sensing right now. Your person wants to seal the deal. I don't know what that means, but take that as it resonates. For some of you, this could be, commitment energy. That's also coming through very, very heavy. But it looks like there's a change on the horizon for both of you, Palwan. And I don't see fear on your end today. I think that both of you are kind of approaching it with the perspective that yes, things are going to change, but we're going to take it step by step and it's going to be a new phase of our connection. So like I said, new beginnings as well as change coming in the dynamic of your connection, action-oriented energy on both sides, and there's a very, very strong desire to ground this connection, all right? So if that sounds like you and your person, pile one, let's get into what are they currently thinking and feeling about you, all right? What is pile one's person currently thinking about pile one, please? What is pile one's person currently thinking about pile one, please? Okay. What is pile one's person currently feeling about pile one, please? Currently feeling about pile one, please. Okay, I feel like going one more time, so we're gonna go one more time. Okay, I think that's why. So I'm gonna take these to be connecting energies because it's intended for this, but flew out to the other side. Okay, so we've got the King of Cups, we've got the Hangman, we've got the High Priestess. Okay, that's what they're thinking right now. And let's get into what are they feeling right now. Okay, so we've got the Six of Cups, we've got the Ten of Cups, King of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. I told you, a lot of action-oriented energy coming through there. And we have the Ten of Wands. Yes, it ties up very, very well with what just came out. And I think that most of it you probably already know because you're coming out as a High Priestess in this reading, pile one. Alrighty, so let's get into what are they currently thinking. Your person is in their feels right now, pile one. You know, they've taken this time to really go deep and to understand what they truly feel for you. There's a lot of awareness that has come from within about this connection, about themselves, and about you in particular. I think that your person is very, very focused on coming towards you, on making this work between the two of you. Between the two of you, that's one more thing that's coming through. Between the two of you, your person is definitely wanting to take the masculine energy. And the gender doesn't matter. It's just the energy that they are in. I think that they've been just too tired of being in passive energies, and it's like they want to take charge of their life, and as an extension of that, they want to take charge of this connection and lead this connection. Like I said, very, very sure energies coming from your person, but it might seem impulsive, pile one, but it's not. This person has actually taken a lot of time. I would not be surprised if things move very, very quickly between the two of you because we've got the cheetah coming out with the yang over there. Your person, the way that I see it is whatever knowledge they've gained about their feelings for you, they weren't expecting to feel that way about anyone for that matter. And it took the separation, it took the distance for them to recognize. Your person at one point maybe thought that the ship had sailed, you know, that maybe there was no chance between the two of you. But today there's hope, there's passion, there's determination, there's courage. And there's just very, very focused energy on you right now, pile one. Your person might start out slow, but you know, just like so that you're comfortable, but the urge to take things fast is very, very present. So I think the first step will be a little bit slow, pile one, and then it's going to go really, really fast. So they'll see where you're at, and then it's going to go really fast. You're coming out as the High Priestess in this reading. Gender doesn't matter. It's the energy that you're in. Your person feels that you knew this was going to happen. So maybe at the time of separating out, it's possible that you might have told this person that you'll be back, and because we're meant to be. And your person maybe at the time might have scoffed, or they might have thought, okay, no, it's not true. Like, that's never going to happen. But today they're very, very surprised that you predicted it. So either you told them explicitly, or the way that you behaved showed them that you were expecting them to come back. And come back on their knees is a phrase that's coming through. So take that as it resonates. For some of you, this person might actually be going down on one knee, I guess I would say. But your person finds your connection with spirituality very, very attractive. Palwan, that's just a side message coming through. And the amount of work that you've done on yourself in the time apart, your person finds that irresistible. They don't think that they could have ever had that kind of a glow up if roles were reversed, which makes them feel even more in awe of you, Palwan. It's possible that at one point this person was contemplating about coming back, but today they're very, very sure about it. Today they know exactly what they want to do and how they want to go about things. The confusion about this connection is gone. It's done. The clarity has set in with your person. Not just that, there's a lot of understanding about deeper aspects of this connection that your person did not have at one point. It looks like there's a lot of very sweet energies between the two of you, and I'm slowly getting into their feelings right now. I would not be surprised if your person went looking for other connections, went looking for other third-party situations that they thought could bring them fulfillment. Doesn't have to be a person, could even be focusing on their finances, maybe another hobby, so on and so forth. This person thought that whatever happiness they felt with you, they were going to get it anywhere else, literally anywhere else. But the more they kept going on to those paths, the more they realized that no, the kind of happiness that unlocks with you, Palwan, they can't find it anywhere else. It's different, and it's just so grounded. And I think that's where the grounding came in the previous part of this reading. And so today there's a desire in this person's life that they don't want to have many options, or they don't want to be the person, with, just going around everywhere, just being up in the air. No, they want to have that grounded energy in their life. They want to be with you because you give them that center that they can come back to. I'm being called to see, have fire and water over there. So maybe both of you complement each other, or maybe this might even be a soulmate connection of some kind. But there is a pull towards you, Palwan, that your person cannot deny anymore. Today they want to come towards you, but like I said, how do I say this? The first step is going to be a little bit slow, but then it's going to be very, very fast. Like this person is going to go one after the other. And it's not because they want to rush things. It's because they want to move through those phases with you. They understand the pain that they've brought you, Palwan. But they know with the energy that they are in right now, as well as the energy that you are in, both of you will be able to heal together. And both of you will be able to create something that's so beautiful and so happy. And more importantly, grounded. This person sees a life with you, Palwan. Take that as it resonates, but I'm getting long-term energy over here. There's so many references that I've made to commitment, to marriage in this reading because it's coming through. So for some of you, I really would not be surprised if there is commitment on the cards, there is marriage on the cards as well. This is someone who's figured their life out, and they figure that they can't live the life that they wish without you, and you're a very, very big part of it, Palwan. No longer do they want options in their life. They want the one option, and that is you. And they're coming towards you, Pal 1. So if you needed a confirmation, because I think that you've intuitively felt all of these things. So if you needed a confirmation, then this reading is absolutely confirming everything. There's definitely a new beginning where your person is going to be taking actionable steps towards you to ground this connection. And I was called to correct that. Actionable steps with you. This person's going to be by your side. So if this part resonates, Pal 1, let me get you one advice, all right? Let's get you one advice. If you can hear birds chirping in the background, I don't know if you can, but there's been a baby bird that's hatched. So it's out of the nest, and the parents are panicking a little bit because, it's a little bit far from the nest. I mean, that's the process of the bird learning how to fly. So that's the noise that you're hearing. Like the parents, the mama bird and the papa bird, very, very, they're a little bit anxious. And the baby bird's just chilling, to be very honest with you, but they're just a bit worried and like teaching it how to fly. So yeah, that's the noise. I just felt like sharing that with you. Things are shifting. Things are shifting, Pal 1. If you needed, were you worried about it, Pal 1? Because I'm trying to get more cards, but nothing seems to want to come out. So it looks like there was only one message coming through for you, and this seems to be more of a confirmation. And I'm, again, not surprised. It's a confirmation. Things are shifting, Pal 1. Whatever you've been intuitively feeling, maybe you've been feeling a change in the energetic connection between the two of you, and maybe this person hasn't reached out. Maybe all of this resonates, but this person hasn't reached out yet. So whatever you've been feeling about this connection, about this person's energy, Pal 1, you're right, all right? Things are shifting. There has been already a shift in your connection, all right? So it's one thing. It looks like you've manifested this. Wow. Looks like you've manifested this, Pal 1. Your healing work has manifested this, and this person is no longer going to be disconnected from their higher self. They're very, very in tune today. This person's coming in with a lot of dreamy energies, by the way. A lot of dreamy energy, a lot of, yes, to ground the connection, but also there's a lot of future-oriented energy. This person sees a future with you, Pal 1. This is coming again and again and again, and this person's going to pursue you. They're going to woo you. They're going to be the ones to take charge of this connection, to transform this connection. Let me get you your timing cards. All right, I've got 3 timing cards for you. You can think of 1 question, 2 questions, 3 questions, really depends on you. Take your time, pause this video if you have to, but with timing, I do want to say this is based on current energies of when you're watching this video. If it aligns with your intuition, then it's most likely for you. If it does not, don't force it to, all right? I'm going to give you a few seconds to think of your question or questions, and then I shall open the cards. Alrighty, Pal 1, I'm going to be opening the cards now, alright? We have 12 days, not without healing, beautiful. When you find peace in the wait, wow, I think that really resonates with your reading. I don't know what you asked about, but I intended it to be answers for that. But this seems self-explanatory, we're not going to get into that. But this, without the healing, whatever it is that you've asked for, it's not going to happen. And more importantly, it looks like there's a point in your healing, because we're always healing, right? Even, it's a lifelong process, to be very honest with you. But it looks like there's a certain point in your healing that you need to come to with respect to what you're asking about for it to happen, all right? That's one thing. When you find peace in the wait, so maybe you felt the energy change a long time ago, Pal 1. And so this is telling that you have to ground yourself even while you're waiting, and that could be the grounding message that was coming through. Maybe that is the grounding that needs to happen right now as you are waiting for this person to shift into whatever it is that you asked for, like aligning with that. All right, so these are the 3 timing cards that wanted to come out for your reading. Let's get you messages. So I got 2 of these for you. Practice mindfulness. Beautiful. I think it ties in very, very well with your reading. Focus on what's going right. So maybe you've been feeling the energy change, but this person hasn't showed up. Or maybe, you know, things are shifting and you're not sure what to focus on. So I think this is a very, very good message. You know, focus on what's going right. All right. 8282, harmony. Achieve harmony in all relationships. So whether it is relationship with this person or relationship with yourself. How one? 8282 could be significant. It doesn't have to be, but that is the angel number that wanted to come out. I am inspired. So I intended this to be either, you know, a confirmation from your higher self or you know, just an affirmation for you. So I think that this might relate to other aspects of your life, like through the healing. Maybe you're starting to feel more inspired about life again, maybe you want to feel more inspired about this connection or even other aspects of your life. Then this is a really good affirmation. And for those of you where you've been taking steps in your healing journey to, you know, find wonderment in life, to feel more grounded and to, you know, just enjoy the beauty of life, then this is a good affirmation. All right. Sorry, I'm just starting to panic a little bit because I just hear a cat right now. So I'm going to wrap up this reading and then I'm going to go check out what's happening because there is a cat that often, you know, comes around here. So I'm worried for the birds and especially the baby bird. So I'll just wrap up this reading really quick and then I'll go rush out. All right, pal one, thank you so much for allowing me to read for you today. I really hope that this reading brought you the clarity, comfort, as well as the confirmation you were looking for. And I want to say my private readings are open. You can check the details in the description box below. But if this is very likely me, then I just wanted to say thank you so much for all the love and positive energy that you've been sending my way, whether it's with a like, share, subscribe, comment, the tips that you send in, watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful. Pal one, take care. You always have free will and continue trusting your intuition, all right? All right, take care. Bye-bye. Hi, Pal 2. For those of you who chose the turtle finger puppet, this is going to be your reading, all right? Before we get into the reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes. Think of your person. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Alrighty, Pal 2. Let's get into the oracle cards that I have for you. We'll tackle these later. Okay, we have Yin, betrayal, friction, freedom, success, prosperity, ruby, olive, octopus, whale. Give me a few seconds, Pal 2. Alright, so there's definitely passive energies going on in your connection. I mean, I intended this to be no contact and or separation, but it's pretty clear that both of you are right now turning away from each other. I don't think that there is communication of any kind, let alone even just talking to each other. the reason why I'm pausing so much is because I'm feeling a story coming out, and this is not just one person's energy or the other person's energy. This is more of what's transpired between the two of you. So it looks like there was a lot of feelings when this connection started out, pal 2. It looks like both of you were just so happy. Both of you were just, really, really into it. Both of you really felt that maybe there was something more to happen. And it looks like both of you were quite excited about it. When this connection started out, might have started out very, very strong. But it looks like over time, there was a lot of friction between the two of you. There was a lot of conflict. Maybe, there was disagreements between the two of you. I mean, it's mentioned over here, but the way that I'm seeing it is there could have been an emotional disconnect, but I'm actually seeing that there were aspects of your connection that brought out different sides of both of you that did not align with each other. So it was like, even though there were good times and both of you genuinely had deep feelings for each other, it looks like the conflicts and the energy surrounding those conflicts was impacting this connection and frankly draining both of you down. Right now, passive energies between the two of you. There is a desire to bring balance. There is a desire to have success, to, feel good about this connection. But right now, both of you might not know where you are. With betrayal coming out, I think that it is a progression of what's happened. Betrayal doesn't have to be, this person going away with someone else or one person going away with someone else. No, but I think that it was more at one point, given both of you felt so deeply for one another, it's possible that as this connection transpired, as there were more conflicts between the two of you, maybe one or the other person felt that the other needed to stand up. And when the other person didn't, or when things didn't go in a way that one person thought it would, they felt a bit betrayed by the situation, because they thought that this person or the other person's feelings would be enough for both of them to work together. So that is the primary energy that I'm feeling, and I apologize if that came out a little bit complicated, because that's the way that it was coming through to me. And I think even on both of your ends, there might be kind of wondering why it's happening this way, and like both of you trying to figure out what's going on and how to get out of this situation, how to get out of the conflict. Because one big message that's coming through is that there are realizations about love not being enough for this connection. There has to be deeper aspects to it. It's about putting in the work. It's not just about feelings that you have for the other person. There's a lot of hard work that goes into the connection. And so one or both of you could be feeling betrayed that the other person's not putting in as much work to the connection for it to be successful. Because this I'm seeing more to be aspirations on both ends. They're wanting success in this connection, wanting, that prosperity in the connection. But both of you are not able to figure out a way to work on this together, because we have 3 coming out over here. So both of you not able to work together or come together in a way where you both feel good and free about working on this connection. Like, you don't want the work on the connection to be work. You want it to be effortless, but both of you don't know how to get to that point. And so there might be feelings of betrayal, but I do see that both of you are gaining a deeper understanding. This might even be the first real relationship, and I feel like putting it in quotes because I think that both of you might have been in other connections before, but given the stage of life that both of you are in, that's one message that's coming through, or the feelings that both of you have, like the depth of your feelings and the vision that both of you once had for this connection. It feels that both of you were not prepared or were underprepared for how much work was needed on both ends to make this connection work or to make this connection sustain long term. lot of passive energy. There's a lot of energy of wanting to just see what's gone down and to understand it. Both of you might just be looking at each other right now and just wondering, how did we get here? What's happened? Like, how do we get out of this? How do we feel good? And both of you might be feeling a bit restricted as well. Like maybe you can't communicate with each other because there's just so much of conflict. There's just so much of tension between the two of you. And maybe both of you might not be feeling free in this connection as well, because anything you say or do might be upsetting the other person as well. Common energy for all of you right now, what you're going through is you're gaining wisdom about this connection through the pain. All right. And more importantly, I think that you're gaining wisdom about connections and how to bring about the success that you're looking for in a connection. Some of you might even be redefining what success looks like for both of you. Maybe, at one point you thought, oh, okay, well, success is going to be so-and-so. But now both of you are realizing that no, success is a lot different. Like success to both of you might be a lot different. So I'll give you an example, all right? For example, maybe when you were a kid, you thought, oh, success is just getting married, and I would not be surprised because there's a lot of pressure, that's put out in the society that, being successful is just getting married. As against that as I am, that thought process, but it is true, right? It is pressure that, even I felt at some point in my life as well. And so maybe at one point, one person thought, oh, okay, well, getting married is the success. And then when you actually do get married, you realize, well, there's a lot more to this than I anticipated. Like getting married is actually just step 0 of the next phase of your life, where you have to work on the marriage, build it, invest time, invest energy into it. So understanding the change in your definition of what success actually is looks like it's happening on both ends. This is just an example, but feel free to relate that to your connection. But that is one big message that's coming through, that what you anticipated success to be, you're realizing that you had a very, very wrong outlook about it. Both of you, actually, this is common energy here. Both of you are realizing that you didn't have a good definition of it, or your definition was influenced by other people, or it just doesn't align with the people that you are today. That also could be what's going on as well. All right? But this connection is precious to both of you. Pile 2, it is precious, and both of you want to protect it. Both of you want to make it work, but right now it looks like both of you might not know, or you might be gaining an understanding of how to go about it. So both of you are kind of taking a pause and just taking some time apart to figure things out, all right? So if this sounds like you and your person, Pile 2, let's get into what are they currently thinking and feeling about you right now. What are they? Okay. What is Pile 2's person currently thinking about Pile 2, please? What is Pile 2's person currently thinking about Pile 2, please? Okay, I'll take those. What is Pile 2's person currently feeling about Pile 2, please? Currently feeling, okay, I'll take that, I'll take that. Currently feeling. Put this as the connecting energies, 9 of Pentacles. What are they feeling? 5 of Swords, the Devil, again, betrayal energy coming through over there. Ace of Cups, Judgment, and Strength. Okay, is it in your frame? shift things a little bit this side, pile 2. We have 3 of Swords, we have the Sun, we have the Hermit, we have Justice, we have High Priestess, 4 major arcanas coming out there, 5, 6, 7. What's some intense energies coming through? Hold on. I feel like giving it this setup. I'm just gonna run with it. How to? I don't question when I feel. And then later, as I'm doing the reading, I'm just like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Alrighty, how to? Oof, your person, how to? They're really going through it. How to? This is. I mean, we've got. I forgot the count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 major arcanas coming out. I mean, intense energies, all right? So let's get into it. Okay. Pile 2, person, they're in a lot of pain. They're in a lot of pain. There's something about balance that's coming through. There's also betrayal that's coming through. So it's possible that maybe the imbalance in the connection, your person also felt betrayed. Your person also felt that, you know, maybe how they perceived you should put in the work in the connection was not the way that you put in work. And I really think that this is mutual energies going on over here. I think you felt the same about your person as well. There's a lot of thinking going on with your person. Like I said, I'm not surprised that the Hermit came out with the Octopus as both of your energies coming out previously. Your person's taking the time to think very, very deeply about this connection. They're trying to gain insight. I would not be surprised if this person has sought professional help, or they're trying to understand it by asking people that they know, like trusted people, or even searching the internet for answers, because there's a desire on this person's end to understand why both of you are struggling so much with this connection. They are hopeful, Pal2, but I'm being called to see that her face has been, like half of it has been closed. So it's like they're watching you and they're hopeful, but at the same time, they're not sure how to get to the end point. They're trying to tap into their intuition, but it's a little bit, like things are a little bit too stormy. And so I think that they're more focused on the storm. But at times, when they do take the time to calm themselves down, how to, they are trying to tap into their intuition. Again, not surprised because we do have the Octopus coming out for both of you. There's a lot of desire, whether it's in their thoughts or their feels. I mean, there's a lot of desire to bring back happy times between the two of you, either happy times that both of you spent at one point, or, you know, just whatever both of you imagined life would be like, or whatever both of you thought things would, you know, turn out. They're looking at you, Pal2. That message is coming through very, very strongly. They're looking at you, and your person knows what you're feeling. They know that you're feeling exactly the way that they are feeling. And they want to figure out a way for both of you to make it work. There's a shift going on in your person, definitely, Pal2, where whatever thoughts, feelings, and desires, belief systems that they had, all of that is shifting right now. Your person is understanding what it means to be in a connection like yours. And they're understanding that strength comes in different forms. It's not about just physical strength. Sometimes it's about mental and emotional strength as well. And sometimes, you know, connections, they do have their ups and downs, and you have to work on your mental and emotional strength as well when it comes to the low points, and your person is understanding that right now. They want to move past whatever hurt they feel, but they know it's a little difficult. It's a little difficult on both ends to do that, but they want to try. They want there to be just a peace between the two of you where you rise above what's gone down between the two of you. In their feelings, they want to bring about some communication. They understand that regardless of what's gone down between the two of you, if they speak to you, they have to come from a place of love. And they're understanding that that too is a kind of strength that they have to show. That regardless of the hurt that they feel, they can't show that, or rather, I was called to correct that, they can't be flippant in the way that they reach out to you. It has to come from a place of love. Otherwise, they should not be reaching out to you. So there's a desire for this person to reach out to you, but they will only do that once they've found the strength within them to come from a place of love, Paltio, all right? So you will not hear from this person until they've reached that point. But they're hopeful that they'll get there soon. And they're working on it right now. So you're definitely heavy on their thoughts, Paltio, but it's more about how do I heal? How do I come to a point where I don't put my frustration on my person, that's you, Paltio, and how do I tap into the love that I have for Paltio and show that with my actions rather than, whatever I am feeling. Like, I don't know how to put this, but it's definitely healthy energy, Paltio. Like, your person, they want to think of it as both of you together and then the problem or whatever it is that's gone down between the two of you. And they don't want the energy of the problem to come in between both of you, but they understand that for that to happen, they have to be the ones to separate out the energy of the problem, even though it's both of you, but they have to also do that on their end, and they have to be the one to reach out to you from a place of love. I'm being called to hear this quote. It says, I could be butchering it, I'm so sorry, but it says, like, everybody wants peace until you realize that if you want peace, then you have to be the one to react with peace. You have to be the one not to react with anger. You have to be the one not to react in frustration or whatever, like giving in and reacting based on the emotions that you are feeling. And I think your person is understanding that, that they want peace between the two of you, but peace means that they also have to act in a way that's aligned to that. All right? So this is what your person is currently thinking and feeling about you right now, Paltio. Let me get you one advice, right, about what's going on between the two of you. One advice for Paltio, please. One advice for Paltio about this connection. One advice for Paltio about this connection, please. There are different ways that you can react to. Yep. There are different ways that you can react to Paltio, but it would be more aligned if you were to choose the option that walks away from what's not serving you. So if reacting based on your emotions is not serving you, then choose the option that walks away from that. If you've been maybe there's been a lot of fear on your end, then and you don't feel that it is aligned to you anymore or this connection anymore, then walk away from that. Looks like there are a lot of options for you to respond to this person or to show up in this connection. Choose to walk away from what's not serving you. So for that, you've got to have an understanding of what's not serving you right now. What's within you, whether it's your thoughts, your feelings, your actions, your behavioral patterns, your belief systems, your values, what's not serving you, what's not aligning with you right now. How do you walk away from that? And more importantly, how do you choose the option that allows you to walk away from what's not serving you anymore? That is the advice that's coming through for you, pal 2, all right? Let's get into your oracle cards. So I've got 3 timing cards for you. Take your time. Think of 1 question, 2 questions, 3 questions. Really depends on you related to timing. With timing, I do want to say, please be careful. This is always based on the energy on when you are reading or when you are seeing this reading. Wow, struggle with that. I have no idea why. All right. But yeah, especially when it comes to timing, if it aligns with your intuition, then most likely it's for you. If it doesn't, don't make it fit, all right? I'm going to give you a few seconds to think of your question or questions, and then I shall open the cards. Alrighty, pal 2, I'm going to open the cards now. We have April. We have 13 months. We have spring. All right, pretty self-explanatory. I don't have to talk about any of these, but these are the timing cards that wanted to come out for you, all right? Pal 2? Let's get into some more advice that wanted to come out for your reading. We have 1717 with progress. Keep moving forward. You're on the right path. Funny, I wanted to say 111, so that might be significant to someone. All right, so whatever it is that you're doing right now, I think that this is more of a confirmation coming through for you, pal 2, that you are on the right path. All right, it's probably going to take a little bit more time, but whatever wisdom and knowledge that you are open to receiving, it looks like you're on the right path for that. Okay, I am successful. So I took this to be either an affirmation from your higher self or a confirmation coming through, like a message from your higher self. And it looks like maybe some of you might be feeling very, very unsuccessful about this connection. And maybe you might be kind of projecting that as your capabilities or your ability to be in a connection. So I think this is a message coming through that don't take it personally, all right? It's got nothing to do with your abilities or your capabilities to be in a connection. Sometimes it's just about alignment, all right? It's about shifting your energy, and you'll always get there because you are successful, all right? So another affirmation is success comes naturally to you. That's another one that could help you if you're feeling a little bit stuck, all right? So enjoy nature's beauty. I think that this is just a general message that wanted to come out. Take the time to enjoy beauty around you. But one message that felt like coming through just now is there's beauty in things breaking down so that they can come together as well. There is beauty in how a connection comes together despite the things that were dragging it down. So maybe it might be helpful for you to appreciate the journey regardless of what's happening right now. Have gratitude for the journey. Take time to appreciate the paths that both of you are taking, whether individually or together. All right? Pal 2, this is where I'll leave you today. I really hope that this reading brought you the clarity, comfort, as well as confirmation you were looking for. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. I really hope that this reading will help you understand what next steps to take for you, all right? My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just wanted to say thank you so much for all your love and positive energy, whether it's with a like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips that you send in, watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I just wanted to say thank you so much for that. Pal 2, always trust your intuition. I wish both of you the most peaceful outcome in this situation. Take care, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye.